Hey guys, so I have big news to share with you today. Unfortunately, it's not very exciting news. It's pretty sad news as far as our house search journey has gone. As many of you know, we purchased our new home in January of this year and we moved in January. We had been looking for about 3 to 4 years, so we thought that this was our dream home. But as many of you are probably aware, if you've been following me for a little while, we had a tree fall in March. We had standing water in our basement at one point. We had 6 flying squirrels invading our home. So this house has not really been so kind to us. And my news, unfortunately, is kind of along the same lines. Over this past weekend, tree number 2 fell into our house, causing damage. So the short story is we are putting our house up for sale and we will be moving into an apartment or a rental because we cannot keep going through this tree disaster scenario every 8 months. So the first tree fell March 2nd. The second tree fell November 2nd, 8 months to the day apart. So what happened was they were calling for a severe thunderstorm warning, which isn't unusual. So the kids were in bed, and then around 11:20 I start hearing like a whooshing sound of the wind through the trees. We live in a wooded area with lots of tall trees. We've already had 13 removed to prevent any more from falling on our house. But around 11:30, as I'm telling my husband this is what it sounded like last time the tree fell, literally after I finished telling him, we heard boom, and our whole house shook. So I pushed him out our bedroom door and said, "Go, tree fell, go get the kids, go, go, go," because the kids were in their bedrooms. So we ran down and checked them. They were all fine. My 2-year-old was in his crib shaking. He didn't know what was going on. My 5-year-old son was in his bedroom crying, saying, "Mommy, what was that? What was that?" My daughter Shayla, my 6-year-old, she was in her bed, sound asleep, didn't have a clue that anything happened. That is Shayla, gotta love her for that. What happened is a tree out front had snapped at the base and basically been blown right against the front of our house, and it fell right over Shayla's bedroom. So it caused damage to the roof, the gutters, the support beams in our attic. The tree fell on the peak of our house, and then at the top of the peak, the top half of the tree snapped off, fell down the back of our house, landing on our landscape lighting, our pathway, and our garden. So it took out quite a bit, and we have water coming into our house now. So it just means another insurance claim, another new roof. We just had it put on in April. It means new beams in the attic. It means fixing the electricity outside. We're actually out of electricity in 3 rooms in our house because of that. So we have electricity on this half of the house, but not that side of the house. Fun times, right? So this house and these trees just have not been very kind to us. So we decided that we don't want to continue living in fear of these trees falling and causing damage. We can't continue doing insurance claims or no one will cover us. So there's just a handful of things that went into this decision, but we will be putting our house on the market and moving in the next month or 2. Because of that, all of this will have to go away. My husband was kind enough to give me a small budget to set up a beauty space so that I could film in the new house because we have space, but we will be downsizing significantly going into a rental. So I will no longer have a beauty space to film in. So I may not be able to film for quite a while, guys. So that's mostly what my news is on how it's going to affect you guys. I do have some videos pre-filmed for the next month or so while we are packing, looking for a new place, moving, getting settled in. More than likely we won't be settled in and back to regular filming till February or March of next year. I'm sorry, I know that's a long time. I will try to film videos as I can here and there, but they won't be anything like this with the backdrop and the displays. So please bear with me while we get all that situated. There's a slight chance I won't be able to film it all in the next house or the next apartment we go to just because of space limitations. So I hope this is not goodbye to YouTube. I love reviewing and demonstrating and swatching and playing with makeup and skincare and hair care. So I am praying that this is not the end of my YouTube career. If on the odd chance that it is, thank you so much for all of your support and love for the past couple of years that I have been on here. It really touches my heart to know that so many of you value my opinions and my reviews on cosmetics and skincare products and hair care, you name it. So I'll try to get some more of my holiday videos up in the next month or two before holiday shopping season. But as I mentioned, just bear with me if they are more sparse, if they're more spread apart than normal. I usually do post almost every day, so it might go down to like twice a week, once every other week, depending on how far apart I can space them with what I have pre-recorded. So if my backdrops seem different, it's probably because I was pre-recording. If my backdrop is completely gone, it's because we've already started packing up and I'm just trying to film here and there. If I'm not in the same setup at all, it's because we've moved and who knows where I am. But I just wanted to share our big news with you guys. If you guys are praying people, pray that we sell the house, find a place to go to in a good school district for the kids. It means changing school districts for them, and that we settle in quickly and seamlessly. So thank you so much again for your support, and I hope to be seeing you again sometime soon. Bye guys. These are the tall trees that I'm talking about here. Look how high they go. They're no joke.